Hello everyone, welcome to WhatSnub. We are in Sweden and today I'm gonna show you how to SD-Link a G30 controller. This method will work on all G30 controllers, but you have different input pins on different controllers. So here you have a 1 capacitor controller. We have also a controller that have 3 capacitors, so the capacitor is this one. So a 3 capacitor controller, let's see, I maybe have one here. Yeah, there we go. So this is a 3 capacitor controller, so you see you have 3 capacitors, and we also have the new controller. I don't really know, I have one somewhere, but yeah, so you will be able to SD-Link them all. And what I have bought is a SD-Link kit. This is SD-Link V2, STM8 and STM32. This you need to have, and you can buy it on Amazon, you can buy it everywhere. But really important to have this one. This can come in different colors. It could be green, it could be purple, I think. And here you have, I don't know if you can see in the camera, I can show you under the microscope later. You have the pins where you should SD-Link your controller. So let me show you the first picture. So here's a picture of the connectors that you will need to let me see, the connectors that you will need to put this SD-Link on. So as you can see, if I do like this, you have them here. So the first square is GND, the second S is Svea Click, and the last one is Svea Doi. I will show you under the microscope. So if you have 1 capacitor, then this is this schedule you should use. If you have the new controller, then you will need to use this schedule. So GND, Svea Doi, and then Svea Click. And if you have a 3 capacitor, then you have GND 5 volt here. I think you have GND here, I don't remember. But you have Svea Doi and Svea Clock here. So you can pause the video just to check this. So I will close this picture, so I will show you what I will use. So I have like this adapter that goes straight into the, it's like a dashboard cable, and from this dashboard cable I'm taking GND and 5 volt. If you don't have one spare of this, then you can use your dashboard. So what you can do, so you see you have a red cable down here and a black cable down here, so you can solder on, the red is here, it's 5 volt, and the black is here, so one on each side. You can solder it on and put this on. Then you will connect your SD-Link to those. So something like this and this. I hope you understand. Now you are getting 5 volt down to the controller. And then we have 2 data cable. So my green is Svea Clock and my blue is Svea Doi. So what we will do is connect the dashboard cable like this and put in this into the pads to touch them. So you don't need to solder. That is really great because it's really tiny here, and if you try to solder here and mess up some components around it, you will damage your controller. So let's go to the microscope. So now we're under the microscope, and as we remember, we have GND, the first, that we don't need because we have connected our dashboard cable. Here you can see. Then you have the SWE clock connected, SWE DOI, GND, 5 volt. So we should use these ones. Okay, great. And as you can see, I have my green connected to SWE clock. So if you look like this, you will have, I grab a new one. Here's a green one. So as you can see, we have SWE clock, so it's the connector on the, let me see. So it's the on the downside. Okay, so what we want to do right now is to put in our probes inside. So the green one, so the best way is to do this, it's not going straight down, because you can miss and then you won't see if you have missed it, but go from the side. Now I can see I have a good connection. My microscope is glitching. Now we go in from the side again, and now I can see, yeah, there we go. And now we have a good connection. So let's go to a regular camera. So we put in this into a USB stick, and then we need to have a program that called reflasher. Look like this. We should have Ninebot Max. In this case, we don't have ATV. We have a regular one. If we have the new controller that I showed you earlier on, that looks something like this, then we will have the ATV settings. But in this case we don't have, we have the old controller, so we choose not this setting. We can choose our date, so we have like 2023, and the week is something 23, maybe, I don't know. Let's do 2022, and then we can pick a serial number here. I will pick it later when I do when I flash the controller. So right now I just want to ST-Link, and we do this because this controller comes with the new firmware, and because we have the new firmware, it will get locked to 20 kilometers an hour, or we can't have any custom firmware on it. So let's go to our probes. We need to have a good connection. So we can see, I hope this is the hardest part. This, so I get on my mouse button on the launch button. Let's hope for the best. Could not connect. Did you see that? Downstairs. We are close. And this is really hard to do one man. We are usually two guys here, so I always... Nope, no connection. No connection still. And it is really hard. Yeah, I fucked this up. There you go. so close. Aha. Let's see. So I have mixed the probes. That wasn't good. So the green one should be close to the GND. That's why it's not working. Now it's working, of course. So I mixed up the probes. So you can do that. So you have you have the GND first, then you have the Sue clock, then Sue doi. I connected Sue doi and then Sue clock. Yeah, mistakes can be made. So there we go. Now we have connect or we have ST-Link the controller. So what we need to do now is to test the controller. Sometimes with reflasher there is like a bug, and let's see if we can manage to show you the bug. And it's really annoying because you think that you have broke your controller while doing this, but you haven't. The only thing you need to do is to install a new firmware. So let's see if we can find this bug and show you the bug, because this bug do that this controller this motor will sound really bad. And I will show you also how to fix this problem or this bug. So if we just connect everything as regular, we have started the motor, and let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear that, but the motor is like and shaking. So no worry. What we need to do then is go to the scooter hacking app. So connect to this controller. Now we see that we have DRV 1773. So what I will do, I will change my serial number. So I can change, this is for a customer, so I don't need to show you this. So I press flash, it will beep. Now we go to flash and we will install a custom firmware. So I already have custom firmwares. So here's mine. Oh, I have an old custom firmware, and then I will get an error. So what I need to do is go to use old zip format. So if you haven't built your firmware lately, then you will do that setting. If not, you can go straight away. Press flash. So we have changed the serial number. Now we will change the firmware. And I will show you another setting that is really good, because it will give you an additional 1 or 2 kilometers an hour. So let's see. There we go. So we go here and we take the speed boost settings. There you go. So now it's done. Let's see if our motor is, yeah. So now it's working. And we have like 27 kilometers an hour, but our battery is only 27%. So that's pretty good on a Gen 1 motor. So yeah, this is how you do it. And if you have a 3 capacitor controller, you have the pins on another place, and as you saw in the video in the beginning, you can see where the connectors is. And if you have the new controller, it have like a black mass on it. Not black mass, black cover. Then you need to choose this AT32. So I can show you the new controller one more time, how it looks. This is how it looks. And then you can't flash regular firmware on it. You need to do SHFV. That's another process. So yeah, this is just how to ST-Link the controller, how to flash it. I have separate videos for that. You can also find videos and help on scooter hacking. Discord group, it's a really good group with many people that will help you. We at Vatsnab do this professionally, so we charge for this kind of services. You can send in your controller to us and we will do that. Or you can buy a new controller and you get a pre-flashed controller with custom firmware or without custom firmware, but it's still pre-flashed, so you can use your own custom firmware to them. So yeah, this will get shipped out for a customer, and I hope this video has been educational. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and have a great day.